Our guest this week created history at the Olympic Games in Paris this past summer, and it's only just the beginning. He talks about almost quitting the sport and reveals what made him change his mind and what he's aiming at next. I am yours truly, D Major.
And I'm Leighton Levy, and welcome to another episode of Out the Blocks here on our SportsMax platforms. Before we go on, please subscribe, like, and share our content. In Paris this past summer, Rajindra Campbell created history when he became the first Jamaican to win an Olympic shot put medal for Jamaica. This history was created by a man who almost quit the sport. He joins us to talk about that part and, of course, what holds for his future as he looks to build on what we all saw in 2024. Rajindra, of course, thanks for joining us. Of course, congratulations. We have another chance to tell you that personally.
Indeed.
You know, fantastic work. You've had some time to think about what happened in Paris in August. Have you now fully grasped the history that you created along with Roger Stone as well?
Yes, we have. We have talked about it, me and Stoner. The only problem is, as what McLeod mentioned at trials about the 2016 Olympics, we don't feel the appreciation coming out of Jamaica, basically, because where I'm at right now, small town Joplin, Missouri.
Yeah.
Moved here in 2018, so 3 years of college here, and I met with the school president on Wednesday of last week.
Yeah.
He explained certain things they have in store for me, and there is a big sign on campus. Like, you come in, you see it, and it's different. It's a different celebration taking place here.
Yeah.
As for Jamaica, you see the kind of welcome Julian Alford got.
Yeah.
We're not expecting the same, but I believe that Jamaica has such a rich history in track and field.
Yeah.
I don't think that the athletes are appreciated for what they do. I think we're expected to do it, basically.
Yeah.
You know, Rajindra, while late, may I have to jump in here because this is very, sensitive for me too. Rajindra, first of all, congratulations again. And I do agree with you, brother, that, you all should be celebrated a lot more. I think this is a problem, Leighton. Like, even trials. When you go to the Jamaican national trials, these are some of the best athletes in the world. Right here. And the support, I don't think it is where it should be.
No,
because as I have said repeatedly, and, and people are upset when I say it, but Jamaicans are not sports fans. We are wagonists.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true.
When we win is when we celebrate. But otherwise, there is scant regard for the athletes. I see people complain about what the athletes are getting. What's the big deal about giving the athletes their just rewards? And I think that's what you're probably experiencing, Rajindra, because I think you're look at you where you are in Missouri, and you're a Jamaican representing the black, green, and gold, and you're being celebrated there more than you're celebrated here.
Yeah. That's something that even I had a few conversations with Roger, and he's like, "Yo, hear anything?" I'm like, "No, just wait and see whatever happen." So the love for Jamaica will never die, right? I understand. Jamaica, the love will never die. We will continue to represent, but at the same time, the amount of sacrifice it takes to get to the level we are, because something that I find is once as a Jamaican in an event, we're expected to do good.
Yeah.
How do we get there?
Exactly.
Right, when we actually get there, it's like, I expect I know you can do it, but at the same time, there's a journey.
Yes.
Nobody really, I don't think we're cared for. And I think there's a problem where I had a conversation with the head of the management staff, and you're like, well, USA they have more resources. I'm like, Brand Jamaica it's easily marketed.
Yes.
Preach, my boss. Preach.
Rajindra, don't hold back, I want you to speak. Speak how you truly feel. This is Out the Blocks. No, man, speak.
We are the converted, so preach.
Exactly.
So, I think most of the athletes think the same way, where Brand Jamaica is easily marketed, right?
Yes.
tourism,
Mm-hmm.
brand Jamaica, Athletic Jamaica, everything contribute to every sort of pool you can think in the country.
Right.
Jamaica Athletics and right in the middle of it.
Right.
No, you're telling me that it is hard to get local support towards the teams. In America, there's a tier system where these athletes can medal.
Uh-huh.
This athlete can possibly cause an upset. They make sure those athletes are prioritized in a sense where they have whatever resource they need to propel them a little, give them a slight edge,
Mm-hmm.
and make sure it's there. Now, the problem I find with the problem I've experienced, you plea, but I don't think they understand or they choose not to understand.
Yes.
I think it's more the latter. Because, and you mentioned Julian Alfred at the outset, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A much smaller country than Jamaica,
Yeah.
right? She got
Everything.
$1 million EC dollars from the government.
Yeah, everything basically.
She got a 10,000 square foot plot of land. She got a statue to be mounted in her honor. They renamed the Millennium Highway, or to be renamed the Julian Alfred Highway. The Olympic Association, Olympic Committee gave her 75,000 EC dollars, and she was named a sports ambassador for St. Lucia.
Yeah.
So, you see where we're coming from with this. I mean,
Yeah.
with what you're saying is right along what I have been saying for years about how we take our athletes for granted. I mean, yeah,
Indeed.
I'm going to give you another example. Dion Hemmings is the first Jamaican to win an Olympic gold in 1996.
Yeah.
Is there a statue? Is there anything that acknowledges that significant accomplishment?
Exactly.
We are not serious because we don't understand the value of what you guys do
Exactly.
for the country.
Yes.
When Bolt won in 2009 in Berlin,
Them not
a
understand legal
media
correction.
company
We do.
assessed the media market value of more than 300 million US dollars, which means that that's the money that Jamaica would have to spend to get an equal amount of exposure
Yeah.
from
Exactly.
what Bolt did. And nothing,
Leighton,
we don't get it. We've
is
never
crazy.
understood it.
I hope this episode gets everybody share this episode, like and share. Rajindra, we want to encourage you though to continue, brother. You know, coming off of a historic performance as well, you know, you definitely deserve, you know, a lot more, you know, celebration. You know what I say, just to say the least. But Rajindra, moving on anyway. What is it like for you now? Are you on a break? Or have you started training again? What's going on?
I decided to take a 6-week break.
Okay.
Start in November. Starting on the first week of November.
Okay.
The reason for that is it's gonna be another long season again next year.
Right.
World Championship is in September, mid-September. And the World Indoor Championship is a little later. Instead of early March, it's mid-March, so that gave me a little more room. So I won't start competing until around February. So
Right.
good background training. You know, once I started off getting the breaks right through Christmas, right through New Year's, just keep training. So
Yeah.
you know, the break is necessary. Recovery is a part of it.
Yeah.
Try to implement that now, you know. Be
Yeah.
more smart about it.
Yoda, because listen, I scanned your. We're gonna make Major deal with a partner because Major is the gym man. But
Yeah,
I
weird,
scanned your Instagram page and see a program that you had from 2021 to 2022. I leave it up to you now, dog. Talk to
First, let me ask first though, Rajindra, what changed, you know, like over the last 3 years, you know, with the program from throwing, you know, 20 points to now, you know, 22?
22-3.
I think so. It started 2020, where in 2020 I went 20.07 with 240 pounds, bench press at 360. So to me, I'm like, wait, if I can accomplish this now, I gain the weight, actually apply myself, I can do better.
Yeah.
So that was the motivation. COVID happened, and I decided, you know what, it's the best time to gain some weight.
Yeah.
Well, gain 30 pounds, not stretching, just getting stronger.
Yeah.
tore a meniscus in my right knee, and I say,
Ouch.
so setback there,
Yeah.
and then they trying to come back because a little timid on the knee, didn't want to apply much force, and I threw 19.99 that season.
Mm.
Well, 2022 come around, and I say, all right, hit it good now.
Yeah.
Kind of mess up the ligament in my wrist. Couldn't throw the ball, so I said, all right, just leave it at that. When the fall, my coach called me like, yo, what you doing? I said, I don't know, no coach. My brother called me. Just give it one more push. So giving the push now, the objective was there's no reason for him for the low bar. Since it's the last one, Michael just give it 100% and whatever the result is, take it.
True.
After 3 months, I've seen no progress. Then month 4, just clicked and I said, okay, aim for the national record. So the national record being me the motivation. It became, there was a goal in hand and just full speed ahead.
Mm-hmm.
The strength wasn't there. Hence reasons for the inconsistency throughout the season last year. The strength was not there. It was pure athletic ability, and I know exactly where to apply force and where not to apply force.
Yes.
But this year, I emphasize get stronger, better understanding, more consistent movement, and I think I had a better series leading up to the Olympics.
Yeah.
Even Jamaica Championship.
Yeah.
After I put 20.01. I got Messi Jackson. Are you okay, bro? And I said, you know, it's different, but I know when the time came for me to perform, I would be ready. So I wasn't worried about it.
Right. I think you answered my next question, however, indirectly. But what possesses a man to get up out of his bed, leave the comfort of his home, to go abuse himself with squatting 600 bars and bench pressing 400 plus?
So that's a question I ask myself sometimes. There's not a good answer for it, but once you have a goal,
yes. A
lot of people have plan A and plan B. I believe you are responsible to make sure that plan A works.
Facts.
And if it doesn't, after honestly, if it doesn't work, it's all right. Plan B, wait it,
Facts.
So my thing is, if I apply myself something, I'm applying myself for it to work. So I'm willing to do anything for it to work.
Facts. Why?
That requires squatting 650, and think about I'm one of the weakest shot putters.
My brother, you deserve every ounce of that Olympic medal, my brother. Trust me.
Rajindra, you had said, I think, post-Olympics that you were in shape to throw 23, but the rain impacted your performance. Is that your benchmark for the coming season, 23?
Yes. So what happened was, normally, my series improved in the last, after the first 3 throws. That's when my series actually started improving, where I started pushing for distance.
Okay.
So after the 2250, I slid on the third one, because the first one, I tried to hit it on the first one, but the strength is that when you get stronger, you don't have that flexible recoil where you can go fast and not tense the body. The body, one tense the body, I think you're pushing 450.
Yeah.
So my goal is first throw, hit it. Got tight, 20 meters. Second throw, I relaxed my shoulders a little bit, 22.5, 22.50. I said, oh, they're in trouble.
Yeah.
The third one, slid. I said, all right, you know what? Just play cautious all the way through, and then, it shot put, the overall requirement of shot put is the performance is written so much.
Yeah.
Where you have guys throwing, the world record is 23.5, 6.
Yeah.
That's way out there. So in order to be considered one of the greats in the sport, for some reason, one of the guys are making fun of me about some left-handed world record. I'm like, the only world record I want to my name is the actual world record. So for now, leave that. Working towards that, you have to change your overall mindset, your overall psyche of it, to where you're like 22 meter. Why that put you in the rankings? To separate from the majority, you have to put yourself basically in both 9-6 region.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the motivation right now. Is no longer, you know, being a part of the mix, is to be at top of the podium. So that's one of the main objectives for next year.
Nice,
yeah,
nice.
we're running out of time very rapidly. So let me ask you this: when in Paris, when you got the 22:15, and you mentioned, of course, it just the silver was in your grasp, but Joe Kovacs had a equaled your 22:15 and dropped
Right.
it down to bronze. What was that feeling like for you? Because you were so close to that silver medal before the last throw.
Alright, so going in, the objective was to leave with a medal. Doesn't matter the color of the medal, the objective was to leave with a medal.
Yes.
I wasn't too worried in a sense. Yes, I wanted the silver, I wanted the gold.
Of
But at the
course.
same time, I knew I had a medal and I was like, you know what? Through the last one. But now after I settled down, I said, yo, all you had to do was drop your heel and you'd have been fine. But in the moment, you know,
Yes.
I accomplished the goal. I wanted a medal and I got one. So
Well, boss.
that was basically it.
So, tell you what, the when you're looking at the things that you have to improve upon, you mentioned some technical issues a while ago. Talk to me a little bit about what you might need to do in terms of that improvement going into the new season.
I think I have a better understanding now. The first thing is travel and compete. That's one of the main. Yeah, the fatigue and the jet lag is kicking. Put your body in a certain region in understand how to navigate that. So I think I understand how better to navigate that. Next thing is, because I got so stronger last year, the objective is to master the weight class basically.
Okay.
I need to get back to 300 pounds.
Yes.
And then work through that weight through the off season into the early season where my body will be somewhat accustomed to moving that heavy weight.
Okay,
But
Rajindra.
I think once I take care of that, everything will fall into place.
Nice. I think unfortunately we're out of time, Rajindra. Thank
No,
you so
no,
much.
not quite. Let me just discuss something with you first. When you look at what he just said a while ago with the
Jet lag and stuff.
jet lag and thing, that's a major issue with a lot of
Definitely.
athletes. A lot of athletes don't travel very well.
Right.
And a lot of people don't understand the dynamic of that.
Yeah.
I wanted to take the time to explain that because one of a lot of people think they just jump on a plane and it's the plane doing the traveling. Your body's also
Your
doing that
body
traveling.
is also.
So your body's actually traveling at 500 or 600 miles an hour, right?
Exactly.
Where you're going.
Exactly.
So when you get to where you're going,
Yeah.
you're tired.
Exactly.
Which
Yeah.
is what the jet lag is.
Yep.
So the reality is that a lot of people have to learn. I mean, athletes who they don't travel well,
Yes.
and there are times when an athlete
Sometimes
travels.
time zones too.
Yeah,
the
and
time
when you're
change.
traveling,
Yeah.
especially when traveling across time zones,
Yeah.
which is what my old coach Dennis Johnson used to say, that for every 1,000 miles you travel in the air, you need a day to recover.
Yeah.
Some athletes don't have
Yeah.
that luxury.
That is the thing.
Some athletes, they travel today and they're competing tomorrow. So you have to get used to the whole
That
idea.
is brutal, depending on the distance though.
Yeah,
that is very
you have
brutal.
to get used to the whole idea of your body conditioned to the point where you're able to
Acclimatize and
acclimatize quickly.
Get rid of the jet lag. Yeah, you have to, you have a shakeout day.
Yeah. And then
yeah.
get a shakeout.
Yeah.
Normally, sometimes they come off the plane and get the shakeout right away.
Yeah, yeah.
And then get some rest and then come back and have to compete tomorrow.
Sure.
So sometimes when we see athletes go to a meet, especially when they're traveling from far distances into Europe, for example, and not doing what we expect them to do.
It's tough.
It's
tough.
part of why, as you just heard Rajindra mention,
Yeah,
the
man.
idea of traveling well.
Yeah.
Or being able to rebound quickly after traveling far distances.
And we Jamaicans expect, athletes to perform at a high clip every single time,
Yeah,
They don't really work
It's
that
not
way.
easy to be able. Well, easy to be able to do that and understand why that works. And let's bring you back in, Rajindra. So we're looking at a situation now where you broke the national record twice. You took it from 21.96 to 22.22 last July, and of course 22.31 in Croatia. When you look at the fact that what I want to get back to was in May last year that you threw 21.31, and then by what was it, May, June, July, in 2 months, you're actually able to add a whole meter to your performance. What do you think contributed to that? In that, I mean, given that improvement, significant improvement in that short window of time.
My thing is, for most people, when they hit the hardware, when they hit the lane, decide to today maximum effort, everything to gain, nothing to lose. So with that now, the caution go out the door, because I think a lot of athletes actually can perform better than they are, but they're so worried about fouling, worried about maybe a faster. I believe once I hit the ring, I'm trying to throw as far as possible. You know, I try to do it. So even last year as well. Last year, it was I'm gonna prove to myself that I can do this, or I'm gonna quit. So
Okay.
I was throwing.
Yeah.
You know, I was just throwing, and then that was the first time I'm traveling internationally and competing basically. Because I went to Switzerland the meet before I threw my first meet. It's like, we're surprised you did actually that well. I threw 20.3, and then I went to Madrid where I'm like, okay, I actually figured out how to do this. I just felt good, and I decided just hit it. That's what happened, and it works.
Okay. Rajindra, you say added 30 pounds. Now, what does your daily diet looks like? Because I know throwers are the ones that, you know, even in high school, when the throwers enter the canteen, everybody have to just take care of themselves.
So right now, the objective is, because I think I'm at 287 right now.
Whoa. How tall are you?
Breakfast is 6 eggs, probably 2 sardines, bread,
and this is like what time of morning now?
Probably around 9 o'clock.
No, okay, 9 o'clock you do breakfast. Okay, so
breakfast,
6 eggs, 2
lunch,
sardines. Yeah?
Yeah, lunch. I do a lot of baking. I bake potato pudding and salmon pudding, because those kind of stuff. You have that protein shake, and then in the afternoon now it's a big dinner.
Hold on, lunch, potato pudding or cornmeal pudding?
Yeah, with protein shake.
Okay, so the shake would be a protein. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And the
the problem is that you can't eat a lot before you go lift, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Come back and bite it, you know.
Yeah, we know, just because the blood rush to your stomach.
Yeah.
All right, sir.
Navigating it, man.
So the big meal look like what? A half a chicken?
Oh no, you know the problem is no, the main thing I tend to enjoy is beef and goat. The problem is
where you are now.
Yeah.
You don't get the good stuff.
Yeah, it's very hard to navigate over here, man. You have to know the spots and what time to go you need to get where you need to get.
Yeah.
You know, but I think I have a grasp of where I'm making it work.
You definitely are, brother.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And of course, don't pay them have to come in.
well, that's a given. Yeah.
Tell me, you know, what kind of support systems do you have, Rajindra? I mean, you talked about the, you know, the relative lack of interest from Jamaica, but in terms of support, what kind of support do you have? What kind of support system that because what you're talking about is a very expensive venture, just the eating alone.
I mean, if I'm being honest right now, from the past, from I think from June, no, from May, I had my coach and my brother. You know what I mean? Now that the season's over, it's just waiting to see what falls into place for me. There's a few talks with a few sponsors where if those come through, then I like to stand on my own 2 feet if possible.
Yeah,
I don't like the idea of being independent, you know, because in a situation where you make a commitment and have to keep reminding every month, after a while, you know, I get kind of say, oh, you know, you don't really want help, you know what I mean? It's kind of
true.
You know, so right now is just trying to see what I can foster for myself. As it relates to the back home. Hope to see what happens, yeah? Just wait.
I hope this message goes out though, because the
Definitely.
reality is that
Definitely.
we need to do better, and for the head organization that has the opportunity to help athletes like yourself, I hope this is a wake-up call for an understanding of what is required for athletes like yourself. I mean, what you and Roger have done this summer is unprecedented. I know Banjie won silver at Worlds in 2019. I know Travis has won CSCs. But this is that Olympics at the very highest level. And what you have done, 22:15, and what Roger 70 meters Olympic title along with that Olympic record.
Elite.
You guys are setting a benchmark for others to follow, and I think the support is required. Not that we must, people think that okay, let's do it because for whatever reason, it is necessary for it to be done.
I believe that there are going to be some changes. I honestly believe that. I have hope and faith that there will be some changes. I know there have been a few efforts after the Olympics from the J3s. The JOA, the Paralympics just got over, so they are still kind of financing some things for themselves. But it shouldn't be a situation where the world ranking system, for example, for you to be ranked in the top 10,
yep,
that puts you above. That means you are a possible medal contender. Right? Going into the Olympics, Jamaica had 3 athletes, 3 male discus throwers ranked in the top 10.
Wow,
10.
Yeah.
From those 3, one of them won the Olympics.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be a situation where at the game and you're worried about, all right, bills need to pay back home. I am here.
Yes. Yes, sir.
And that's a situation like me and Roger sit down and laugh about something sometimes. I say, it's hope we a change. Hopefully. We'll see. I believe that Jamaicans, we are athletes. There are people might not think we excellent in the track because I think that's where we put all the attention.
Yeah.
But I believe if we spread out there, it's go wide on the base, we'll be good at all the events.
You sound like me. You sound like me, boss.
I appreciate you sharing though. A lot of people probably don't have the knowledge of all this. Rajindra.
But big give thanks, boss. We really appreciate you joining us, and of course, looking forward to great things from you in 2025.
Indeed.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Blessings,
Take it easy, boss. We're almost at that time, but we can't go without not mentioning the big news that emerged yesterday.
Oh, wow.
About the Queen.
Yeah.
The Queen moving
A huge exodus.
Yeah, and exodus because Rashid Broadbell and word is that Elaine Thompson is moving as well.
Yes, indeed.
Elite Performance is probably going through a evolution.
I'm on a very ill clear where contacts are concerned. Have you heard anything you're willing to share with us all yet?
No, well, what we have heard, I know, well, everybody knows that Shelley is moving on. The word is that she's going to be coached by Andre Wellington.
Okay.
We don't know. What we don't know is whether or not she's going to actually go to the World Championships next year. What we
As in, she might be just trying to see where it goes.
Yeah, I guess she probably want to see where that goes, and then she probably make a decision one way or the other.
Yeah.
As it relates to Elaine, we are hearing that Italy might be the destination. We haven't got any confirmation on it yet.
Okay.
But Italy, we hear, is a possible destination. We're reaching out. Hopefully, we'll be able to get some information on that soon enough.
All right.
And of course, Broadbell gone back to MVP. So
gone back home.
Yeah. So. 2024, 2025 season is going to be a very interesting season.
Very interesting.
Because some youngsters are moving through, and of course the big guns are making moves as well. So it's going to be very interesting to see where everything settles at.
Almost like the basketball, off season where you have a lot of movement.
Yep, movements all over the place.
Yeah.
So. We'll talk more about that next week, but when we have some more information. But until then, that's it for us, folks. Of course, remember to like, subscribe, and share our content. And of course, comment on our YouTube channel, and of course, we'll read those comments on here when we get the opportunity to. But so until then, this will be the end of Out the Blocks for this week, and we'll be back next week with more of your favorite track and field stars for next week on Out the Block. So until then, enjoy your weekends, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.